these two teams are probably the closest match that we've seen. Ordo Equitum is probably the closest match we've seen for TNG yet to this point. So yeah, I could see this being a close game. I look forward to seeing what happens here.
Yeah, let's see a clean game, guys. No hitting below the belt. No picking Valera or Zul'jin, perhaps.
And here we go. Infernal Shrines. TNG versus Ordo Equitum. Ordo Equitum with, of course, first ban, first pick. I can't say this enough. Ordo Equitum is probably the closest skill level wise to TNG. It will be very interesting to see how well they do this game.
I'm looking to see that Artanis ban here. Maybe Rag, but...
Well, Ordo Equitum just used Artanis really effectively, so maybe they want to leave it and pick that as their first pick. If you're going to leave Artanis, do not pick it first.
Sylvanas ban, they don't want to deal with it this game.
That's right, because I think TNG versus... No, they played on Dragonshire last game when TNG played Ordo Equitum. So they haven't actually faced each other on Infernal Shrines yet. Oh, and there's the Artanis ban. Maybe, I mean, I know members of TNG were watching the stream, so they know how well Ordo Equitum did with that Artanis last game.
All right, now red team. Ragnaros is open. Yeah, there it is.
Which is a solid pick here, right? Ragnaros is actually a solid pick on just about every map out there.
Ooh, the Tassadar pick.
Tastahaken, no less. Dayuni's been asking in chat for the last hour, where's the Tassadar plays?
That's probably Dayuni himself.
I would not surprise me if
Let me play
he was playing that, right?
I want to tickle some people.
Let me use my tickle beam. It'll be worth it, I promise.
ETC Malfurion.
Okay. I mean, so far that's been pretty solid what they've gone with, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not really surprised here. Solid tank, solid healer, solid DPS, going into the next ban phase with, what you need to have a decent team and a decent chance at this. So this doesn't surprise me at all.
What to ban, though?
Well, yeah, and that's the challenge, right? Because you don't know what you might want to pick here. I mean, I'm sure TNG knows what they want to run with already, but maybe a Vala or a KT. But I feel like the last time Ordo Equitum... No, they went... Oh, ban the... No, they already have Malfurion.
Oh, they banned Zarya.
I was going to say ban Karazim, but they already have the...
That's an interesting ban, because I don't know why they would want to ban some more tanks.
I mean, you could go Zarya there with what Ordo Equitum had already. It's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they know, hey, we're gonna go ban Zarya here.
Right. Unfortunately, Evil Penguin Bob just called the opposite of what just happened, because he was trying to call a incoming Zarya, but Zarya got banned instead.
Yeah, he's right. Incoming Zarya. Ban.
Come on, Evil Penguin Bob. Step up that game.
Yeah, see, I'm just as surprised as he is, though. Like, I'm kind of surprised they banned the Zarya there.
I expected them to pick Zarya. That's why I'm surprised by that. But now they're going deep into their time. Okay.
Sonya Greymane.
We're going deep, boys.
Interesting.
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing for TNG next?
What?
And this is going to sound crazy. But I would not mind seeing a Karazim.
Oh man, Kerosene. That would be interesting.
To dive in. Or Ethereal.
I think Ethereal would be a lot better for them than a
Karazim. I think you're probably right. But I mean, just think about the dive with the 7-sided, though. Would be really nice. But I also feel like the Tyrael with the Sanctification would just let Greymane... I mean, imagine a leap on Sonya into a Sank, into Greymane diving, Dahaka just burrowing in, and like, you know, like you can do a lot there with a Tyrael.
Whoa.
And there's a Diablo pick. Okay.
That was not what I was expecting.
Tychus?
I was expecting like Tychus KT.
Yeah, because now Tychus Ragnaros is all your damage. All right, I'll give you that, Evil Penguin Bob. Zarya was still involved. I will give you that. I know I like Tyrael here, but I also like Karazim because with the leap, right? A 7-sided strike in a leap. We need a name for that. But that could be a thing. All right.
They choose Rhaegar.
Rhaegar. Ooh. Bloodlust.
They're going for the long fight.
Bloodlust. Greymane and Sonya with Bloodlust.
Oh wait, are they going? Oh man, that's
2 healers.
No. That's gonna be insane if it works.
Right?
No. Hold on. Okay, so think about this for a second.
Okay,
I'm thinking. So Tassadar, you know he has 2 heroics. One was Force Wall, and the other one's Archon, right?
Yep.
And you know that Archon was recently changed so that it does a lot more damage and it slows, right?
Right.
So the combo with that is actually Bloodlust plus Archon is actually insane.
Okay.
It does a lot of damage.
And it's not like Sonya and Greymane aren't going to be great with Bloodlust too, right? I think we're going to see Bloodlust here, but we'll find out. So, on the red team for Ordo Equitum, we have Chady on the Ragnaros, New Jag on the Malfurion, Magic Pants on the Diablo, Icarus on the Tychus, and Arkandil on the ETC.
And for TNG, we have Deuni on the Rhaegar, we have Ataro on the Greymane, Asusake on Tass, Stu Manchu on Dahaka, and lastly, Cover on the Sonya.
Asusake on the Tassadar is interesting to me.
It's not Deuni.
Well, no, Deuni on the Rhaegar makes sense to me. But I'm surprised by Asusake on the Tass. But that, to me, that lends truth to your combo that you spoke of. So
I just want to see the combo. It really, really hurts.
I mean, this is going to be an interesting game.
The only thing that they're missing, like, is if they pick the Tychus, right? Tychus and Tass, when they Odin and Archon up.
Right, is insane damage.
Yeah, with Bloodlust.
Oh, and we're getting a quick scuffle, but... Oof. ETC got so low so fast, and they're gonna pick off the Diablo here, maybe. Yeah, oh, they're definitely getting Diablo too.
Oh man.
Oh, the brutal. We're just gonna kill you. That's all that was. All right, so Rhaegar is gonna clear the mid waves with Tassar real quick because they fought for so long. The 4-man rotation doesn't quite work. Greymane and Sonya went bottom lane, and now they're back, and now we should see TNG going into their typical 4-man rotation with the Haka top lane against Ragnaros. That was a lot of damage for level 1s. Like,
yeah, it was.
That was a lot of damage.
Oh, ETC, I don't know if you want to be here.
Oh, they want this kill. Oh, the power slide away. All right, that's fair. They got him out of there, right? And it doesn't look like Ordo Equitum is gonna do a 4-man rotation. Looks like Tychus is just gonna stay mid, and they're gonna do like a 1-1-3 maybe, or a 1-2-2. Mouth is back, but Greymane is rotating top and getting ready to get a kill with Stu Manchu on that Dahaka. Oh, poor Ragnaros. I think you're dead.
He might be. No. Yeah, back
they
up
can
arrives.
turn this around. They can turn this around. Oh, that was they were rotating up for the shrine, and they were able to save their Ragnaros and not allow Greymane and Dahaka to get that kill. So that was actually a great move and a great rotation on the part of Ordo Equitum. And it looks like Tychus is going to go ahead and get this shrine started. And we're going to start with a Arcane Punisher, my favorite John Cena to see. Ooh, so much damage!
Oh, man.
Tychus just melted. And they're only about a half level ahead right now, but Dahaka may have just gotten caught out.
Well, the heal goes out.
Oh, Dahaka decided, nope, I'm not having any of that, and we're just going to kill you instead. Ragnaros going down.
You know, now that I get a closer look at the comps, right?
Yeah.
So, alone, like individually,
Right.
TNG's heroes have a lot more power to them, while Ordo Equitum's heroes, they synergize better. So if you can get the combos off on Ordo Equitum's side, that they pack a lot of punch, but individually TNG's heroes are stronger.
Do more, right. And I think if you've looked at the last couple of fights, that's kind of what you're seeing. It's not a 5-on-5, it's an isolated, we pick one or two off. And so the individual power of TNG is shining. Where I think if we get later into the game and TNG's not running away with it, the 5-on-5 is more likely to happen, and that's when we'll see a better engage on the side of Ordo Equitum.
Yeah.
But Dahako tunneling in and ready to mix it up a bit. Yeah, that's going to be another kill. Ragnaros is going to go down. ETC is going to go down. Diablo's stuck, and he's not getting away from that.
Sonya just spinning through the entire team,
right,
and just taking no damage.
And so the problem here is, I think if you look at the two comps, I think Ordo Equitum really needed to wait till late game and like really just focus on playing passively in the early game, soaking the lanes and staying caught up XP wise. I mean, at this point TNG has a 2-level lead, and if they let this game get a little too far in front of them, like a 3 to 4 level lead, they're not going to be able to catch up, even with as well as they'll synergize together when they hit that point. You know what I mean? So I feel like this game is just getting too far away from them too early. So Rhaegar and Sonya are going to go ahead and invade the enemy team's shaman camp while John Cena dives on the outside of the gate. I mean, they're definitely getting this gate and maybe even part of the keep. They've got shamans coming up behind him. The whole wall is almost down, and John Cena just died. So the gate's down, but Ragnaros did use his Molten Core and said, I'm a raid boss, get out of my house. But 9 versus 6, man. The Hawk is soaked the entire time. And all the shots are gone off the mid wall. And that was a little anti-synergy. The roots came down, and then ETC knocked him out of the roots. So, I mean, you and I have both been in this situation when you're down 10-7, and you're and there's the Bloodlust. Bloodlust. She went Wrath of the Berserker, but Bloodlust Archon, and Wrath of the Berserker's been popped. Are we gonna get the rest of the follow up and just have them all go to town here? Yep, well, there's the Bloodlust.
That Greymane is huge.
It is. Wow. We didn't see the Archon come out, but the Bloodlust definitely came out and let them do a ton of damage and take that fort out. So TNG like solidly in control of this map right now, and they might like, I don't know if I want to be out there, Ragnaros. I mean, it may only be 2, but where there's 2, there's 3. And I thought they were coming bottom lane to take that camp, but it looks like they're just going to take the wall instead. All right.
Stun the root.
Stun, a little bit of damage. And the problem is it's 11v8 right now. Like, you really don't want to take a straight up fight, right? Fighting here under your fort, that's all right. But, like, you don't want to engage anywhere else. And it is going to be a bottom shrine next, so if they can get any value down here, that's great for them. Sonya getting really low.
Oh, the shields and the healing coming out.
Oh, the poor Diablo and that poor Ragnaros. And that's going to be a dead ETC. Like, 12 versus 8. You just can't take that fight. I mean, you can, and we just saw what happened. Like, you literally have to just back up and soak at that point. Now, the question I have for you, are they going to... Nope, never mind. I was going to ask if they were going to keep pushing and send one person back to do the shrine, but instead, it looks like Rhaegar's going to be, and everybody else is going to... Nope. Sonya's going to work the shrine. We're going to take the bottom siege camp, because why not? Dahaka's going to soak.
I think this is what they're going to do. They're just going to have Sonya take that shrine, and then they're all going to group up, and they're going to go for decisive blow.
Well, I mean, it's 9 versus 12. 9 versus 13. They're 13. They don't even have heroic abilities yet.
Yeah, this is really tough for Ordo Equitum. They have to get 10 in order to contest, like, at all.
Right, and I feel like they're not... They're trying to soak, but Taika's top lane wasn't near enough to soak, and they're going deep. TNG looking to get a kill here. If they don't, they're just gonna let the Punisher catch up and see what happens. They need to take out this wall, and there they go. So now they can get in and they can engage with John Cena. Frozen John Cena definitely the weakest of the three. I guess technically the Mortar one is, but I like him better. Doing a ton of damage to get Ragnaros out of there. Lava Wave coming out because they finally have their 10s. Followed by APOC.
Oh, the Mosh comes out.
I mean, like, man, Ordo Equitum's doing all they can, but all they got was one kill on that, and they're back. And now, TNG's backing out. Sonya's really low, but I don't think she's going to die here. She's going to get out safely. So that was a great defense by Ordo Equitum. Luckily saved by getting their level 10s, and they popped all of them.
Everything.
But they defended, and they kept their keep. And ultimately, that's what they needed to do there. Now they need to really soak for 13 so that they can take the next fight. Maybe a little more on even terms. 13 versus 15 is probably what we're going to see. They need to try and get soaked so that they can do it.
I think Ragnaros took the ultimate that everybody else forgot about, right? Lava Wave.
Right. I'm not sure that that's helped them there or hurt them there. I feel like Sulfure's Smash would have actually got them 2 kills instead of 1. But I don't know. It could have been a panic pick. It could have been, no, we need this so that we can clear other lanes when we're not there. I mean, there's a couple of reasons they might have done it.
When you're down like that, picking up Sulfure's Smash not Sulfure's Smash, Lava Wave actually just adds to the map control, right? And then the experience control rather than the straight up team fight.
Right. So TNG cleared the top lane, and 5-man their top right now, looking to push in on this keep.
This is kind of dangerous for them, actually.
I mean, it is and it isn't, right? They want to fight before Ordo Equitum hits 13. And the only way they're going to get that is by going in. And so that's what they've done. And that Lava Wave doing a decent amount of damage, mostly to Greymane. Nobody's died, and most people have popped their heroics. But ETC just went really deep.
That's what they're looking for.
Oh, that was great. Look at that. There's the damage coming out. That was exactly what Ordo Equitum needed. Granted, they did get 13, but that combo was impressive. And I think that was the synergy you were looking for. But Sonya just not dying.
Sonya just killing everybody.
Sonya just turned on beast mode and said, you know what? This is what I have to say to you guys. And 16 versus 13, that could potentially be game. I don't know that it will be, but Sonya's doing a lot of damage. The shields are about to be gone. Rhaegar and Greymane are running.
I'm not sure if Sonya can finish this by herself.
Nah, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Nope.
Yeah, close.
Not with that stun. I mean, look. They, at the cost of Sonya, they got the shields down and 23% to the core. I would call that a worthwhile trade. Dahaka's grabbing this bottom siege camp right now. Everybody else is going to just respawn and be ready to go. It is 16 versus 14, so they do have the level lead that they need to have to push in and take this top shrine away from Ordo Equitum, who is going to try and get as many skeletal defenders as quickly as they can. We're 20-2 right now, but the rest of TNG is coming up rapidly behind. I don't know if they're going to interrupt this and keep them from getting to 40, though.
Yeah, they might not make it in time.
Nice cleanse onto Greymane to keep him from getting hit by that Diablo and ETC.
Everything is popped.
But we were popping everything and looking to get kills, only it goes the wrong way. And TNG does get a kill on the Ragnaros, forcing the rest of Ordo Equitum to back up, but Sonya is not going to let them escape. She might have to turn around now, yeah. Sonya was willing to go deep for those kills. And in the meantime, Greymane is killing skeletal defenders, so they should get this Mortar Punisher.
You know, I actually just watched Dahaka Prometheus run through the lava wave, and he didn't...
And he did what?
He didn't take any damage.
Really?
Well, not like literally zero, but it was very small.
But a little bit, yeah. All right, and that's going to be a Mortar Punisher top lane, and there is nothing to stop this Punisher from going in. Dahaka kind of scouting out and seeing where the rest of Ordo Equitum is. Which is a good move on his part. The Shaman camp did just come up top lane, but it looks like they're just going to push in and say, all right, you don't have 16. We do. We are looking to finish this game here.
Most of the ultimates on Ordo Equitum's side is down, so...
Yeah, the only thing they really have right now is Mosh Pit. And it wouldn't surprise me to see ETC go looking for one. He needs to, because he's about to die, and he dies instead. But he did actually pop his Mosh. It just killed him before it actually went off. Yeah, and that's game one. Going over to TNG. All right. Let me just update that score real quick. I really need to make that a text box. I need to make a note to myself to do. Oh, sweet. I'm sharing it. That's not so bad. Cool. So, what did you think?
I thought that TNG played a very good game. I think the Sonya pick just really caught Ordo Equitum off guard, and with that many melee, Sonya can just go to town with Whirlwind and just survive through a lot.
Right.
Especially with the backup of a Rhaegar healer and a